What's up, everybody? This is Muchilla at Muchilla's Reviews, and we are talking about today's season 5, episode 3, Free Ride from Animal Kingdom. This was a good episode. It had a lot of action. It had they it was a lot of action. We got more of the backstory with Smurf, and it just was an overall a little bit of action, and things is starting to unfold slowly right now, and overall I thought it was a great episode. So let's get into it. So we start here with we start here with Darren. He done met these two dudes, and they had like a little threesome thing going on. Because he remember he came to Craig's house drunk at the end of the last episode, and they went surfing. He ended up waking up on the beach, and he slept with these two guys. And I don't know if at, he was having fun when he was doing it, but now I guess he's having like that morning afterthought or whatever, where I don't know. He's kind of feeling it, and then he realizes that these two is married. I don't know if it's because he's missing his boyfriend, and we go with that. Then we get to the next episode. Craig is really in love with her. Craig is really in love with her, and he's trying to tell her basically he's trying to tell her basically how he really wants a life with her, but he wants things he doesn't certain things he doesn't want going on at his house. They get a knock on the door, and it's this guy. He's basically coming to buy coke from Craig's girlfriend, and he's shutting that down. He's not playing this. He's shutting that down. He's not playing with it, and he doesn't want her to bring any of that stuff to their house. And like I said, Craig doesn't want to have any sort of doings with he doesn't want stuff around the house or around his son. So he's trying to basically shut her down with her dealing out the house, because he's like, they already got the feds watching Darren, so he don't know if they watching him yet. So he's trying to keep that at bay, shut it down where he doesn't want any kind of action going on at his house. He gets the guy away from there, tell him don't come back. Then we do a flashback, and this is Little Pope playing with the knife again, and he's stabbing this baloney, and Pamela takes the knife from him. Smurf is washing her hair, and she's telling her that she got a job interview to go on. She don't have no money. Her car is dead now at this point. So Pamela gives her money, and she tells her, look, if you get pinched, I'm not taking care of these kids. She was like, if you get pinched, I'm not taking care of these kids. You basically gonna be on your own. And I understand, because she's still trying to get her daughter back. She got her son, but she's still trying to get her daughter back. So I understand what she's saying. You going out here, and I'm not trying to go that route, doing any illegal stuff. I'm trying to set my other little plan in motion with the guys on the hills and that house they was in, and she just got in with them. So she's trying to basically do things the right way with them. And she's telling her, I just need some bus fare to get to where I gotta go to do this job. And she's warning her, look, if you get pinched, I'm not taking care of them kids. Now we get back to Darren, and him and Craig is basically talking about how they don't like the way Jay knows all of the intricate things. But you gotta look at it like this. Last season, when when Smurf was alive, and when Smurf was in charge of the jobs, they did not pay attention to all of that. So to me, they didn't pay attention to all of that, and they they didn't pay attention to what she was doing. They didn't. No one wanted to learn the intricate stuff of the business. They just did the heist, and Smurf would divvy out their money, and they would go about their business, party, and do what they do. And when their money ran low, then they would come back and say they need to do another job. So this is why they're in the predicament they are in now. Everything's in Smurf's name. So basically, once this once Pamela Johnson contacts the attorneys, she's gonna take over everything. That means Darren's bar, Craig's apartment, everything. All except for Jay. Jay got a bowling alley. Jay got a condo, and he got a bowling alley and some other thing. And they they don't know about this yet, but keep watching. You gonna see what happens. So they not feeling Jay. Now we get back to Smurf. Now remember these guys, she dropped them off before, and when they had the heist before when she was pregnant. Now she's telling them that unicorn is worth $7,000. She's saying that unicorn is worth $7,000, and we can make some money. It's cash in the house, gold, this and that. And she's basically telling them it's a space. It's not a snatch and grab. We just gonna be in and out. All is there is one housekeeper, and we just gonna go up in there and take what we want and leave. It's an easy job. It's simple. Bing bang boom, and they in and out. So he's not he wait, let me go back. He doesn't trust her. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say he doesn't trust her, but he want to get money. So he's all right. Look, I'm gonna do this, but I'm really not feeling you, especially after what she did before she had the twins. So he's gonna get down with it. It's him and another guy. Now Jay is getting these bikes ready for this job they're gonna do, where they're gonna go up in these hills and get this money that up from the plane that crashed. And they getting prepared for the job. Pope got the truck. Um they got these bikes, they getting them ready, and we get back to the heist that Smurf is doing. So if you're watching this, wow, the Cody boys is getting ready for their job, Smurf was doing her job. So this is what I liked about it, because it went back and forth where you seeing how she's doing her thing and how the Cody boys is doing their thing. And he was a distraction for them to get in the house. Smurf and the other guy goes in, and they basically run through the house, taking whatever they're gonna take. Little do they know, we get back to Darren, Jay, and Craig. They're actually doing the job. Pope is basically, he's gonna meet them at the rally point where they meet up after they finish the job. So he dropped them off here, and he's got a truck. He dropped them off here, and he's gonna meet them at the other end where they come out, because they're going way up in the hills to get this money from the plane that crashed. So they gotta basically ride uphill for 20 miles on these dirt bikes, well, actually mountain bikes, and they troop it up this hill, and Jay has they climb down a hill, lower the bikes down. If you watch it, to me, I like seeing stuff like this. This is their thing, because they like to do mountain climbing, surfing, hiking, all of that stuff. Well, they had a drone that found where the money was, and as they packing up the money, which turns out to be cocaine. It turns out to be coke. The people that actually has that plane, is basically looking for this right now. So now they done got the coke, and they boogieing out. They getting out of there. And they being chased. Pope hears the gunshots. So now he's looking for these dudes. They jumping hills. It's crazy. It was a good episode. I liked it. They get back to the truck. Pope kills one of them, and they basically take off. And now Smurf gets all this is everything that Smurf got from her heist. And he's all right with it, but Smurf is like, I'm gonna take the money. You could fence everything, because I can't be seen trying to fence this stuff. For the simple fact is, I was already in that house, and they'll connect me with it. So I can't really have anything to do with that. So basically, she's saying she can't have anything to do with getting rid of all of that. So the guys is gonna take it. But he not feeling it, because there was a gun there too. He wanted the gun too, and she was like, no, this is mine, I earned it. But she wanted that gun because that dude pointed that gun at her in the last episode. And she was kind of pissed off with that. Now we get here, the heist is done, they find out it's coke. They feel like Jay is lying to them, and he knew that it was cocaine all along. And they not really feeling Jay, because he put them in this job, and it's like they might have the cartel coming after them at this point. And this could be some serious stuff. The cartel, those cartels don't play. They be ready to cut you up, burn you up, and everything, and kill you. So they not feeling this. And then Pope tells Jay and Darren about the bowling alley that Jay has, about the condo that he has, and the other business. And they feel like basically he was like, he stole money from Smurf, but they look at it as, you stole money from Smurf, you stole money from us. So they not really feeling dude. it looked like they don't want to mess with him no more. But he was like, I did this for us because I think he knew that she was dying, but they didn't. And it's like they not, to me, they not giving him a chance to explain it. And it's like, how, you guys was not prepared for her to die. I prepared. So he prepared. He had businesses ready to wash the money and everything. So I don't understand. They mad at him, but it's for the wrong reason. They want to be in charge, but they don't know how to run things. That's how I feel about Craig and Darren. Darren could run it, but Darren was busy falling in love and being with his surfer boyfriend. Craig, when he get a job, he go get high, and then when the money disappeared, then he comes back, and we all know Pope is crazy. So he on medication, so he can't run. He can't run no he can't run the job. All he is the muscle. Him and Craig, to me, is the muscle. They really not feeling him, and they're talking about how he's lied to, and then out of all of this, after you told Craig and Darren that he got these side businesses, Pope wants to talk to Jay like, what was it like when you lost your mother? Because Jay's mother is Pope's twin. So Pope is going through it right now because basically he lost his mom, and his mother really took care of him, made sure he took his medicine and all of that other stuff. She kept a good eye on him so he wouldn't go off the deep end and get locked up. But he was locked up in the beginning. Anywho, we get to here, like, he knows, like, it's like Jay is like, how you asking me about this now? You just told on me, and you want me to really talk to you now? Jay not messing with him either. Okay, now we get to here, and basically while Smurf was gone, Pam was watching and keeping an eye on the kids. She was keeping an eye on the kids. She was going all day, and she comes back, and Julie, her daughter, asked, Mom, did you get a job? And she didn't answer. And then Pam says, it's a funny thing. My friends in the hills, their house got robbed. And Smurf got like a slick look on her face, like, and she got a slick look on her face where Pam is like, let's go outside. And they go outside to talk. And she was basically telling her, they go outside and they talk. Then we come back here. And remember the dudes from the beginning that was with Darren on the beach where they had that threesome? They went looking for him. So he must have put it down on them. He must have put it down, put the smack down, throwing it in the circle and everything. You know what I'm saying? They went looking for him, and they wanted to basically get some more. But like I said, he's not feeling them like that. He's not feeling them like that. They caught him on a drunken night, and that was that. He's not really feeling them like that. And he was a real douchebag this time to me. He was real. He was a real douchebag. And we get back to here with Craig and his girl. So he's telling her again, like, look, I don't want you dealing out the house. She tells him that word on the street is that he body slammed um the guy and roughed him up. But that's not what happened. He barely touched him. But he's lying like that when nobody's coming to the house. And damn, it's like Craig is like, that's good. I don't want them coming to the house. And then he had to finally really break it down to her. Look, it's all right if I get pinched or if I get locked up. A boy could handle it when their father's locked up. But if you get locked up and me, he's gonna be messed up. This is why I don't want you to do this. You gotta find something else to do. And she basically still want to do her thing like how she was doing before. That's how she met him. So Pamela kicks Murph out of the house. She kicked him out of the house. Pamela kicks Murph out of the house. Tell him to leave. She took a cut of that money too. She took a cut of the money that she got. Kicks Murph out of the house because she's pissed off at her because she did her dirty. It took her like a long time just to get in that house. And the day she got in that house, she took Smurf with her, and the way her and the guy got into it. So she's pissed off with her now. So she just told her to get out because she thinks everything's a joke, and she says she's trying to build something. And since you not a part of it, you gonna have to leave. So she told her to get out. And you see, look, Pope playing with the knife again. Pope is playing with the knife again. Pope is playing with the knife again. And Julie trying to figure out how he got the knife back from Pam. So you know he got sticky fingers, this boy. And Smurf is just letting him play with this knife. She said he'll know when to stop when it hurts. I don't understand. I would be like, put that damn knife down, boy. Anywho, Smurf gets picked up and then she gets dropped to Oceanside. So I think this is where she's gonna start her whole journey because that's where they live now in Oceanside. So now we're gonna see what happens in the next episode. She leaves, but she feels defeated, but she did what she did was dumb. Now this girl, she's trying to get to know Jay. She knows him from school, and she used to be friends with one of his ex-girlfriends. But I think she might be a problem. It just seemed too convenient that she was there when he was dropping off the coke to the guy and telling him that everything went good. But then he said he not holding it for them. He said he'll get rid of it, but he not holding the coke for them. So something seemed kind of fishy with this. Will we know? This is two questions I want to know, and you could leave an answer in the comments. Do you think the cartel is gonna be after the Cody boys? My second question is, do you think that Smurf and Pamela are gonna hook up again and do some kind of business as far as with the heist? And I'll leave it at that. Please like, share, leave comments if you have any questions. I'll be back on to do another review for episode 4 episode that's coming on. And hope to see you soon. Ciao. Later. I did forget one thing. Remember in the beginning how Pope had all the ashes on his face? And I said, I don't know if he ate the ashes or what. He goes to check the cameras in the house to see what he did with the ashes. And lo and behold, he dumped some in the swimming pool. He trailed it through the house all the way to Smurf's bedroom and put it around the bed and then laid next to it. That's so sad. But I know the feeling. I know how some people are when they lose a parent. So I could dig it. It seems crazy, but I could dig it. Anywho, that's that with our video with my video today. Please like, share, subscribe. If this is your first time finding the channel, please subscribe and tune in for more reviews with Moochilla. Later.